Hey everybody, welcome back. Haven't been here in a while. So to preface this thing with, you are gonna hear some stuff in the background. My husband is home. He is working in the background on something. Who knows what he's doing? Anyway, so if you hear him droning on in the background, we're he's here. Okay, so if you're in Gemhos, which I hope you are, you know that one of the things we like to do is color palette challenges. And Josh, our fabulous moderator, put up a color palette challenge. So I grabbed some of closely related colors to what I saw. I added a dark gray for some extra shading. This is cold gray, number 4, I think. 4, 5. I don't know. I don't know Roman numerals. This is red violet. I put in a white and light flesh because I didn't really have like a really, really light pink. So I just kind of went with that because that's like a middle ground. I did light purple, pink, fuchsia, and this is light red violet. So let's do some stuff. I just wanted to do like pretty much an ordinary gem. I haven't done one in forever, it feels like. So I just wanted to get on and do one. And we'll see how it goes. Oh, I also have my trusty gel pen over here in case I want it for highlights. I'm working on cold press watercolor paper on the back side of the paper, which is a little bit smoother than the front side. And I prefer tiny bit smoother than, I prefer either hot press or cardstock. Cold press is generally a little bit rough for me. I can do it, I mean, definitely. I just don't like how many layers it can take, and the texture of it kind of gets to me. So I'm using the back of it, because sometimes the back of it is a little bit better than the front. So, and on this type of watercolor paper, I forgot what it's called. I think it's a Strathmore pad. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. And I'm just gonna put like a little bit of what I want down here. Just like it's gonna be a reflected light. I'm gonna do this one a little bit different than I do some of my others. Put a little bit of light down there. My stubby little white. We will see by the, I haven't used this paper, the backside of it before, so it kind of looks like it may just end up peeling up, not taking a whole bunch of layers, but that's okay. It'll work for now. And then I'm going to take my light purple pink, go around this edge down here. That way I can kind of blend these all together. A little bit more light up here, light coverage. This will end up probably being a pretty saturated pink gem, which is awesome. Like an awesome possum. I know a lot of you guys follow me on my art page and on Instagram and stuff like that. And you know I've been doing like tons of acrylic and watercolor work and stuff like that lately. And I have not been back to my pencils in quite a while. So this is kind of nice. I definitely need to get back into doing this more often. I feel like when I have mediums that I really get into, I just kind of get a little bit obsessed and then just start doing them exclusively. And I really need to go back and forth in between all of my favorites, I guess. Go back to the light flesh color. It's really not pink enough for this, but meh. Nobody really cares that much, right? Use what you got. I don't think that the polychromos have enough really light colors. They're much more geared towards saturation and vibrancy, which I love. I mean, you know, doing gems, that's pretty much my favorite thing. So that's good. But when I do want light colors, sometimes they don't have all the ones that I want. That's alright though. Alright, let's get saturation in here. This one is the fuchsia. I'm going to start building around the edge. I have not used any reference photos or anything in a while, and I need to do some more color pencil works for you guys. And get back into a routine of actually videoing things and talking out loud. Because honestly, I'm an absolute hermit and I don't talk out loud a whole bunch. I think a lot, and I think really, really loud thoughts, y'all. Yeah, we'll just go all over this because why not? We'll go back to our other one, and this is the light purple pink, I think. We're just gonna kind of go in there, kind of blend that together a bit. We need some more dark in here, so let's get, this is the light red violet? I thought I had a dark, oh, I do. I'm holding it in my hand. Yep, that would be me, y'all. Do you guys do that where you stick pencils places and then you find them later, even if it's just in your hand? The other day I was walking around with a pencil I had used for sketching in my hair like all day long. I like answered the door with it, and my husband was giving me weird looks. I finally like glanced in the mirror and was like, oh, be cool if somebody had told me that. But yeah, that's my life, guys. I also do that with paintbrushes a lot. Like, I'll have one in my mouth and like 3 in my hair, and like they're everywhere. And there's also paint everywhere. I have, by the way, right across reflected light, so the highlight will be up here, which is where your shadow will be, where the darkest part of your gem and the shadowish part of your gem. And I just continue and continue until I like it, basically. Actually, let's use our magic over here. See if I have a paper stump I can use. I don't know if I do or not. So I don't really want to use a paintbrush because... Okay, maybe I don't. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think I have like one. Okay, a little paper stump that I need to clean off real quick. See, it's been a while and I don't know where all my color pencil supplies are. Because I've cleared off my desk like multiple times in order to switch mediums from like watercolor to acrylic to whatever else I'm doing at the moment. So always start at the latest part. Oh yeah, that looks nice. I'm gonna go up here. And it's all smoothed out. Add some more. When you work with color pencil, as far as like doing like actual like color pencil like artworks, not just like coloring in coloring books or anything like that, but you'll end up using lots and lots of layers and blending and more layers and more blending, like so much. It's awesome. Like I really, really do enjoy it. So but like rendering like real life stuff is a lot of fun. If you haven't tried, if you go back, I do have a gem that you can do if you want to do a real gem, and just kind of follow along with me there. You can absolutely do that, and it's a lot of fun. At least for me it is. I mean, obviously, but it works the same when you're doing person or an animal or whatever. It's just lots of layers and putting down what you see. Not what you know, what you see. And just being really, really observant and trying to translate that. That looks pretty good, right? Right. Okay, so I'm gonna use, I'm gonna cheat, y'all. I'm gonna use my dark gray. So I just want this edge to be darker. I feel like edges are always like so important and they get overlooked. That's pretty good, right? Right. Okay. So, then the question becomes, do we want little thingies in it? Do we not? Thinking about it. Sorry. I didn't realize my phone was still on vibrate. My apologies, guys. The infamous gem crackles. What you guys think? Look good? Alright, and last but not least, of course, because highlights are super important. If you need help with your highlights and stuff like that, I do have multiple videos on YouTube about working your highlight pens, like gel pens, because I know a lot of people have issues with them, so I generally don't. But I know a lot of people do. They can be really finicky though. I just like to add other little bits. I don't even know why, but I think it looks good. Now we need a setting. So I'll probably do that off camera because I'm about to run out of minutes. But I'll be back. Or maybe. You'll see the finished thing. Anyway, see you in Gem Hose. I'm so out of practice, guys.